Is it. I think this is it. I think we're live now.
Are we live?
I think we're live now, but I can't tell because of the way this thing's working. So if it is working, great. If not, we'll try it again. So anyway, hello everyone. My name is Sean Simons.
And I am Brian Tyler. What's up?
And we are Investor Bros. What is Investor Bros, Brian?
Well, I think we fit the general term of anything for an investment opportunity. So that's basically what we're on a mission to find.
Absolutely.
What are the trending investments right now? And how can you capitalize on them?
Because we definitely want to capitalize on investments. So we've looked into a lot of things. I mean, right now, unfortunately, I can't work. Unfortunately or fortunately, with Brian, he works 7 days a week.
Yeah, pretty much. And that's just no way to live.
No. So we're trying to find a way of having our money make money for us. No more working for money. You know, trading dollars for hours, right?
Yeah, there you go.
So
that's not a good investment.
No, definitely not. So what we're trying to do is figure out what we can do to invest and not even using our own money, or if we do use our own money, a little bit of it for the biggest returns. And some of the things that we've looked at was wholesaling houses, where you can go out there with no money, no credit, find a distressed buyer or seller, then find a buyer, put them together, and we get the difference. And a lot of people are doing that. A lot of people are getting rich. Matter of fact, did you know that that is how President Trump went from bankrupt to being a billionaire again?
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's how he keeps making his money back. So
That's
he knows how to
that's the way to do it. Mm-hmm.
distressed properties, bypass the bank, and do it wholesale.
So we're going to be working on wholesaling, leasing, and real estate investing. Brian, he has something that he really likes to work on, and he even got me to start looking at it too. So tell us a little bit about this cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ether, and all this other fun stuff.
Well, I came across this a few months ago. Actually, it's funny because I was talking about this years ago, but I didn't understand anything about it. Back then, Bitcoin was like $50 and $100 a coin. Right now, it sits at almost $6,000 a coin. Now, not only would it be worth that much today, but if you're a savvy investor, you could have rode all those roller coaster waves up and down on that path to 6,000. And many people have capitalized on this investment, have made a ton of money. So, what I've been doing since it's really got on the scene and got on the radar over the last few weeks, I've really been digging deep into how to buy, how to sell. My first experience was with Coinbase, an exchange. Basically, you exchange U.S. or fiat currency for cryptocurrency. And I found it to be useful. It's a user-friendly platform. However, it's inefficient as far as daily investing. So it takes a number of days for you to get your money. It takes a number of days to get your money back out, all that type of thing. So I'm looking for a more instant way to do it. So we came across a physical wallet, and I'm learning about how to do that instead of using an exchange. So I think a physical wallet is more secure. You have more control over it. It's instant. And it's more online in the path of buying and selling coins and making money the way that these rich people are doing it. And I bought this. I'm so excited about it. I just think it's so cool. It's a gold-plated physical Bitcoin. I'm just tickled to death by it. It's so neat looking. Looks like a Borg coin, maybe. It's got a bunch of digital stuff on it. But, yeah, just, it's a little trinket to remind me of my goals, and I'm not going to use it. I think you can actually use these as a wallet, but they said they're not very secure, so I just have it. It's in a little coin case, and it's just fun. But yeah, that's basically the crypto mission, for Investor Bros, is to figure out what cryptocurrency is and how to capitalize on it. I think you almost have to be a computer programmer to really understand the depth of it. There are numerous ways to make money. There's Bitcoin mining, the creation of it. You use a bunch of computers that act kind of like a server, and they do complex mathematical computations to create the blockchain ledger, which is the creation of the coin, which is the creation of the tracking of the transactions. And to go a little bit deeper before I go off rambling too much, the blockchain, the word blockchain, is the real key to the innovation in this technology. Blockchain has many more applications than just the currency. MIT, I just read an article, MIT is looking into using blockchain to digitally store scholarships, or not scholarships, what do you call it when you graduate? Transcripts.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, transcripts, right.
Yeah, so things like that. So the blockchain is the real key word. They're saying that the concept of blockchain is as revolutionary as the creation of the internet itself. So when I hear things like that from real big people like Bill Gates and John McAfee, big people in technology, and they say things like that, and they say Bitcoin's not going away, I'm paying attention, because those guys are rich and they know how to make money. And when they're saying things like that, I want in on it. I want to see how I can get my little piece of that pie. So. And
you said that you actually got some Bitcoins from, and how'd you get your Bitcoins?
That was like I was saying earlier, my first experience was buying Bitcoin on the Coinbase, the exchange. Now, there's pros and cons to using an exchange, but I can't really get into that. Like I said, I'm still learning, so I'd be inadequate in really explaining it. But there's a lot of limitations that I'm starting to understand with exchanges. There's a little bit more risk involved with exchanges. Just like the very first exchange, one of the first exchanges to come on the scene to facilitate Bitcoin was an exchange called Mount Gox, and it got hacked into, and it went bankrupt, and people lost millions of dollars on that exchange because they didn't have control over their wallets that their currency was stored in.
And you and I just got that Trezor wallet today. Have you looked at it?
I'm just now unboxing it. I mean, just as we speak, I came home from work and
I got mine. I set up mine today.
Okay.
I bought a Bitcoin a couple of days ago on Coinbase, so I haven't actually got it because it takes a week to actually have it. So as soon as I get it, I'm going to learn how to put it back on this and start buying Ether and Bitcoins and stuff like that, which is really good. So I'm really anxious to see how this goes here. Now, what if we could make some big bucks and put this into Bitcoin? Because if it's going to go up to $26,000, a Bitcoin, putting in some money now would be amazing. So
and that number is a short-term projection. John McAfee, Bill Gates, some of these other bigwigs are projecting Bitcoin in the 10 and 20-year time frame being $500,000 to $5 million a coin.
Wow. So get into it now, because it went from, when you told me about it, $50, then it went to $1,500, then we saw it at $4,000. Today it was at $6,000. It just keeps on going up.
Right. And now there are some dips. So, like any investment, like stock market investing, any other investment, you have to keep in mind emotional investing. It's just it's kind of like gambling. You don't go in there with more than you can afford to lose. No one can predict the future, and anything can happen.
And it could totally go bust. The exchange thing drop out. Matter of fact, there's some people that say that's going to drop out, but a lot of people are really trusting this. And just like regular paper dollars, the flat money, it's like it says, "In God we trust." So we're trusting that this piece of paper is going to be worth something. Just like right now, the only reason why Bitcoin or Ether is actually worth anything, because we believe that it is going to be worth something. I mean, we trust in it.
Right. And that's the thing, the future of Bitcoin relies on trust and, people's faith in it. So, if that faith diminishes and the fiat, the owners of fiat currency, the Fed and organizations like Goldman Sachs and there's Jamie Dimon of, I think it's Goldman Sachs, I can't remember, demonizing Bitcoin. You know, they're trying their hardest to demonize it. If they can succeed at that, you know, who knows, you know, but I choose to believe that it's an investment opportunity. Even if it goes away, I want to capitalize on it before it evaporates. So.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you. That's why I bought a little bit. And if it goes bust, I don't care. It wasn't all that much. It's just something that, you know, I mean, I play the stocks, you know, so I put a little bit of money here and there, very little money. And just recently, I've been using Stash app. Let's see, what else? I've been doing Acorns, which I like a lot. Robinhood, Motif, and there's a lot of different apps that you can actually buy stocks on your phone, which is really awesome. And we're also going to be talking about that, putting our links down below. After this is all done, we'll put our links down below. And also, of course, flipping houses, wholesaling houses. Now, I told Brian about this. You know, Bitcoin, Ether, and cryptocurrency is his thing. My thing is wholesaling houses and getting into real estate. Now, eventually, we're going to be crossing over into both things that we're talking about, including stocks, which is why we're the Investor Bros. We're just getting started. Matter of fact, this is one of the cool things, because this is not only a video on YouTube, but this is also the very first podcast that we're doing. So we're time stamping this, showing we have no money. We have nothing. And we're going to start doing this, and the whole reason why we're doing this and time stamping it, so next year when we're showing you that we're living in a multi-million-dollar home, we're driving nice cars, we have money in the bank, you can look back and say, holy crap, they did this in 1 year, I better get on the bandwagon, right?
Right, and the benefit to keep, we're relentless on this. We are not going to give in until we are rich, and so this is going to be a great tool. These podcasts are going to be a really great tool to follow, because we're going to take this from the amateur, I don't know crap about anything process, all the way to the expert level. Mm-hmm. So if you start now, you join in, you're kind of like being an investor bro just by following along. We're going to make all the mistakes. We're going to take all the hits, and you're going to get to learn from them for free. Yeah. And then you can learn from our mistakes and go, oh crap, I did this and I shouldn't have done that. Then you don't have to make that mistake. All you got to do is watch us, and then we're going to nitpick. The one thing that I get so frustrated about online and watching other people is they're already there and they're already talking about it from an expert level. So I'm not extracting much information from them. I need a more novice language about the subject so that I can connect to the simple language, like what is that Bitcoin wallet, digital wallet? What does that mean? You know,
and how can you transfer money? And how can you buy it? How can you transfer it to other people? And how do you receive it? And how do you turn it back into cash again? I mean, it sounds It sounds easy to people that have already done it. Just like wholesaling houses, just like investing in the stock market. It seems extremely easy to people that have done it a bunch of times. But you know, if you've never been on a bicycle, having training wheels is pretty important, and eventually you're going to crash when you take the training wheels off. And we want to take all the crashes. We want to try this. We're really serious about this. Not only are we on InvestorBros.com, we got Investor Bros LLC. We're making this happen, and we want to bring you along too. So if there's something that's really good that you can invest in, we're going to try it, and we're going to let you do it too along with us. So hopefully we all, in a year from now, we triple, quadruple our net worth, become millionaires, or at least half a millionaires. I mean, shoot, if we're shooting for $1 million and we fall short and we only have $100,000 in the bank, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, right.
So
3 times as much as I normally make in a year.
I mean, no more working for the man, no more anything like that. So,
hey, you know, that's the key right there. If I can buy my time, all the rest is a-okay.
Yeah.
I'm a man. Simple needs. I just want my time back from the man. If I could reach that level, I'd be great. Now, yachts and jumbo jets, you know, private jets, fine. I'll take it all day. But at the very lowest level, if I can achieve that, and I love what I do to make my passive income, hey, right. Whatever. All the rest is cake, you know.
Speaking about passive income, you know, because of situations that people may or may not know of, I'm unable to work right now. Can you imagine if you were unable to work, how would you pay your bills? Thank goodness I've been doing these YouTube videos, and Google AdSense pays me every month, and it's been going up and up, as you've seen, Brian, that, if I haven't done this, I wouldn't be able to pay my bills. So passive income is extremely important.
Yeah, I'm super impressed with where you have quadrupled your monthly income on YouTube revenue. Talking about daily things. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
Some of the things are like, look at this horned worm eating my tomato leaves, and it's like 100,000 views, and it nets me a couple hundred dollars. I'm like, really? I'm glad I did that 60-second video.
How to cut a tomato. I mean,
I know, right? How to cut a tomato.
You're putting spare change in your Acorn investment app. It's all that stuff, all of it. Doesn't matter. You go to the garage sale and buy a $5 painting and sell it for $200. That's Investor Bros.
Yeah.
You get in invest Bitcoin every day, or you buy a house wholesale. That's Investor Bros.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of this. Anything passive income that's not going to a job, which you hate.
Yeah. Oh, did I tell you that I tried to buy Investor Chicks, but somebody already took it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I want to be Investor Bros, Investor Chicks, but man, somebody already took Investor Chicks, Investor Ladies, and all the other things that have investor in it. It was really difficult. Investor Bros, I'm really surprised somebody hasn't snagged that one up.
But you got lucky.
Yes, I did. I sure did. I got lucky, and you got lucky. We're best friends. We're besties.
But that's about to be a $1 billion LLC, so
yeah,
we're extraordinarily lucky.
Well, and the thing is, too, what we want to do is we want to have other people out there. If you want to invest, or you are investing, if you're into real estate, Bitcoin, all that stuff, please subscribe to this channel. This video is also going to be playing on Brian's channel, too. Even though it's streaming live, we're going to send him a copy and have it on his channel. So make sure you... What is your channel called now? You change it all the time. What's your channel called?
I don't know. I may change it again. But,
Crypto Brain? I don't know, right?
Ooh, Crypto Brain. Hey, I like it.
Oh, you better type that in real quick, because somebody's watching this and go, ooh, I'm going to just take it just because he said it.
No. No, I got it, but I'm not going to say it just for that very reason.
Oh, you've been reading some books too, because this is one of the things that Brian and I were talking about. It's like, all right, if we all of a sudden have all this money coming in from flipping houses, Bitcoin, all that stuff, what are we going to do with the money? Man, the first thing that we start talking about is how we're going to spend it. If we keep on spending the money that we make, we'll never be rich. So we started to read. What's one of the books that you read?
Weekend Millionaire is one I've started digging into. I've just done the first few audio pages, but I'm getting there.
Oh, didn't you do Millionaire Mind?
That one's in my queue. I haven't done that one yet, but I do have it ready to go.
Okay, Weekend Millionaire. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is another good one. Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover.
Yep,
you have that one?
Yep.
I've actually been trying to get that. I'm trying to get $1,000 in savings, and then try to snowball all my debts. But man, I tell you what, all I need to do is to flip 1 or 2 houses, and all my debt is gone, and I have money in the bank.
That's the one I'm excited to see. The word skeptical is a little strong. I'm not as informed as I'd like to be, and I'm going to try to work on that because it does sound interesting. I'm excited to learn a little bit more. My focus has been on Bitcoin, like you said, and I want to learn any and everything I can about anything to make money. If
we put in $10,000 in Bitcoin today, and it goes up to $27,000, which it's projected to go to, how much return is that? That's a pretty good return.
That's a really good return, yeah.
And unfortunately, I think that one of our issues that we have going on here is that we are in the right place at the right time. We don't have the resources to actually do what we want to do. So having money in a savings account or having something like that is great, because when investments come up, you can go, yeah, I'll write a check, boom, got some money.
Yep, there you go.
So that's what Investor Bros is all about. I'm sorry, were you going to say something?
Oh, no, go right ahead.
So, anyways, that's what Investor Bros is all about. This is our very first podcast. This is our very first live stream to YouTube to talk about this. We're going to be doing more, of course. Now, when do you want to do this? You want to do this daily at 8 o'clock, or when would you like to do this, Brian?
The goal is to do this daily at 8 p.m. Central Time. So if we can do that, then that would be great.
Now we also need to have guests. So if you are investing, if you are a real estate wholesaler, if you are a cryptocurrency, god, goddess, whatever the case may be, please leave us a message. Let us know, and we would love to get you on here so we can talk about this because this is pretty important. There's a lot of people out there that would love to invest in Bitcoin but have no clue how to do it. Yeah.
I want to learn enough about this that I can ask the right questions and start to answer the right questions, because some of this stuff's really complicated to understand. So
it's not like buying a stock that you can download Robinhood or Acorns and go, okay, I would like to buy this stock, or open up Motif or something like that. There's so many different ways of investing. You can go to any place online, invest in a IRA, a share builder type of thing. I mean, they're all over the place, and it's not expensive to start off. I think you can even start off with like $50. So I mean, it's not that expensive. But this is a little bit later. Anyway, that's what's going on. Brian, do you have anything else to say before we close out this first podcast?
No. All I can say is it's important to, whatever situation you're in, don't be willing to just, don't set your expectation too high, but have a great attitude at the same time. Be positive every day. I know most of you out there hate your job, or if you work a regular JOB, we're just like you, but the difference between us and a lot of other people, separate yourself from those negative-minded people that can never see their way out. Think positively, and if you don't have anybody physically to surround yourself with people like us on these podcasts. That's the next best thing you can do. That's what these books, these rich books tell you. If you don't have anybody around you to mentor you and encourage you, then go to the seminars, go listen to the podcast, get around the type of people that talk about this type of stuff, and that will enhance your attitude and your momentum towards something better. That's what I have to say. That
sounds awesome, and I think I'm actually streaming live to Facebook and not YouTube. I think I hit the wrong button, but that's all right. We'll upload it to Facebook. We'll upload it to our podcast. You'll be able to see it on investorbros.com. And if you're Investor Bros chick, hey, no problem. Come on in. This is open to everything. So it's like a brotherly thing. It's an investor brotherly thing. Bring in the whole family. So anyways, have a great day. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't. This will be up on Brian. Brian, what's your channel's name so people can see you?
I don't know yet. But I will link down below. I've got to develop that. But hey, we got every day. I want to pick the right name, stick with it, and that's what it's going to be.
All right, sounds good. All right, y'all. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.
Yep, thank you. Bye.
That was fun.